Mm. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh my God. There no water. Oh man. Hmm. Thank you, good Yahweh, for being so merciful and beautiful at the same time, for allowing for allowing my faith and my spirit to be my guide, for always allowing me to have a third eye, even in my worst times, for making me strong enough to rebuild myself, even though I'm aging every day, for allowing me to appreciate, for allowing me to learn how to appreciate life for what it got to give, and even in the most smallest, tiniest way. Thank you, good Yahweh. Thank you and your son for everything you've done for me. I'm going to always be an example of faith and truth and resilience and carry the spirits of my ancestors, never forgetting about my ancestors and the sacrifices and the evil and all the mistreating, all the all the evil deeds and all the nasty things that they had to go through. I'm going to be the voice for my for my family, as well as those who want to stand for who want to stand for things against anything that's in the popularity or government system. I'm gonna be the man that my mother and father raised me to be, a true Hebrew Israelite. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty D City, straight gritty, no pity. What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? What's happening? What's up, Brooke? What up, though, Brooke? Mm, okay. Oh man. I don't care how ordinary, how plain HO2, I mean H2O water is to anybody, man, it's the best thing for our body. It's the best thing for us to live a long, productive life. Don't forget to drink y'all water, y'all. It's nice to have all these flavors and have it to to savor in your on your on your taste buds. But don't forget about your water, y'all. That's what keeps your body going, and that's what have you feeling good and ready for another day. What up, though? What it do, man? I'm Nitty, D City, straight gritty, no pity. Woo! Who been checking out my community page? Who been checking out my community page? We already know, how this so-called chosen one community, how they get down. But who been checking out my community page? And anybody that lives in Michigan, man, anybody that lives in Michigan within the Wayne County area, y'all hear me? In the Wayne County area, if you got anybody any woman that you know that's slipping, that's going through issues, it don't have to be drug issues alone, but drug issues, housing, and so forth, man. Whatever you're going through, mental issues, maybe issues with your veteran disability or whatever, man, whatever you may be going through. I posted this this female center that helps women's in need, all right? Especially women's that's going through drug addictions and trying to get their life back together, man. We gonna always be a channel that's gonna be helpful, attentive, if I'm saying the word right, but giving some attention where it's needed to help people, to raise people's spirits up, to give people a tiny little lift that they can find their courage and their bravery to deal with whatever they're going through, man. There's people out here to help you, all right? And it's in my community page. Go check that out. Me and the kids got out today and went and handled our business. And we got some beautiful help from some beautiful young ladies. And I couldn't be more grateful or more humble or even more excited to bring that to y'all because I don't get out enough, y'all. But I've been knowing about the place for a long time. And I think this the same place that Kelly, so-called Kelly, how she got her place. I think this how she got her place. But I got turned on from my baby mama. All right, I got turned on from my baby mama when she was getting clean. When she was getting clean, and she got herself clean through the COVID, and from there we went to that center, which ain't nothing but around the corner from the Salvation Army rehab, and we got help with diapers and so forth. And today, no difference. They help me with diapers and so forth, and they don't even help men's. They don't even help men's, but they seen how I came in, and they didn't turn me away, man. They didn't turn me away, and I appreciate that from them, man. Because there's so many organizations out here that's not doing their job. They half-assing doing their job, and they are there in position to help you. Just like the popos, the police, they don't just supposed to arrest people. They don't just supposed to arrest people and cripple families. They supposed to help people and uplift a community. Yeah. Yeah, they supposed to help people and uplift the community, but they're not living by that. They're not living by them standards. They're living by the old standards of the police was actually brought to light from slavery. The police was brought to light to capture slaves. That's how the police came about, man. They were slave catchers, and they still living the same way. They ain't doing about breaking down communities and pointing fingers at other people, but not themselves. All right? So anyway, man, we here to help people. We here to uplift people. We here to understand your situation. You ain't gotta be the most educated. You ain't gotta be the um um have the fancy words. You ain't gotta do none of that old fake ass it. Cause like I said, man, from the family I come from, the family that raised me, that ain't got a damn thing to do with who you are and who you respected by and who loves you, dog. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. It's good to have education. That's all good. But don't forget about wisdom and don't forget about knowledge. Don't forget about being wise. Don't forget about being about being um, fit, as far as being healthy, being able to move, being able to do for yourself, um, um, being a independent person that can take care of their own. Don't forget about all these other things that's just as important as your education, man. All right, and don't forget about trying to uplift your community. All right, try to uplift your community, no matter where you are, man. That's real talk from Nitty D City, straight gritty, no pity. You already know we get it. We coming from the D, baby. Deep. I mean deep up in the D cities. We keep it straight gritty, no pity. Yup, yup. And I just want to say this though, man. You know, this is not to, you know, scare nobody or to put no fear in nobody's heart. If you're a weak weasel, a straight up dried up pussy, excuse my language, ladies. One day, very soon, I'm going on a pull up fest. Yeah, I'm gonna go up on a pull up fest. And we gonna see who got some balls, who got some heart, and we gonna see what you all about. I'm going to Inktown. I'm gonna go to Chi-Town. I'm gonna go to Tennessee. I'm going everywhere where these chumps been running their mouth and not being able to bag a damn thing up, dog. And we gonna see if you able to handle the wrath when I pull up on your ass. Yeah. Yeah, Nitty, baby, D City. Let's get on something good though. Check this out, y'all. Anybody like good soaps? You like good soaps? You like good um acting, good entertainment? I used to be up on this so hard back in the days, and it just got really like, you know, um, I ain't gonna say dried or nothing. It just wasn't pleasing no more because they were bringing in so many new actors and new actresses that they wasn't getting to the point fast enough for me, dog. But Courtney Wayne, anybody like soaps, anybody like good acting? Courtney Wayne, the comedian. Courtney Wayne, the comedian, Courtney Wayne. You need to go check that out, man. Check that channel out, man. That channel is lit. That channel is lit. And what I've been waiting on for Wayne to get busted, sleeping around with another man's wife, just happened, dog. It just happened. So don't miss out on that because the wife just got confronted by the husband, and that was lit. And he gonna have a meeting with Wayne real soon. And believe me, that's gonna be off the chain, dog. That's gonna be off the chain. So check that one out, man. Real talk, dog. Courtney Wayne. Yeah, the comedian, dog. Check his channel out on YouTube. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty D City, straight gritty, no pity. This is how we get it. Hey, all right, Brooke. Brooke say she up on that. I just got back up on it. I was pissed because they wasn't, Wayne was getting away with too much it, man. I mean, it's his show. I mean, he's writing everything, but he was getting away with too much it. And it just started to get real, it just got real tedious, tedious for me far as, you know, him just living the untouchable life, even even on his own even on his own platform on YouTube. And I'm like, man, that's nah, that ain't right. Sleeping with another man's wife. But y'all know, I want y'all to know this too. That woman Amber, with her fine, woo, hot as a firecracker, dog. Hot as uh as the 4th of July. That woman Amber, guess where she from, y'all? She from the east side of Detroit. She from the east side of Detroit. A lot of talent. Everybody be tripping on how much talent is truly out here in the D, dog. It's plenty of talent out here in the D, and it's shining all through um, the rest of this world, dog. So keep on believing in yourself. Keep on striving to do your best of whatever you want to do, man, and keep on being beautiful. Cause somebody else gonna feel you. And that's just the way we get it up in the D. We got some type of flavor. We got some type of smooth way about us that everybody just love to chill and just, give us a little, give us a little time of their day to see what we about, man. Come parlay with your brother Frank Nitty, two T's like two titties, over here on CWG, man, and the rest of my peeps. Woo. Oh, man. Oh, had to blow my nose. Excuse me, man. Being outside a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Getting myself, you know, trying to get myself, back in some type of decent momentum, so I can get myself back in shape. Cause it ain't over yet, baby. It ain't over yet. It ain't over until God tells you that you got to come on back home. But it ain't over yet, dog. No, no. Even if the fat lady sung, it still ain't over, dog. All right. Until God tells you He bringing you back home, it ain't over. So keep on fighting, keep on believing in yourself, and keep on doing what makes you feel good, man. That's what I be trying to tell these cats too, man. They be wanting to try to act like chosen one community came about through all this drama and all these females that want to run their chops about somebody else's life, or just being nosy bodies, and not having nothing to do of their own, to want to try to read somebody else, and not take care of their own. It didn't come about on that, dog. It came about from the women's of 4th Street, out of the Campbell building, and the women's from Michigan Avenue, that T-Boy, $10 Tommy, interviewed. That's how this all came about. Through these women's deaths, through these women's um um y'all already know, through their death, man. I was trying to think of another word, but it ain't there. But yeah, through their deaths, man. So Don't forget about that, dog. Everybody that want to say, oh, we can just talk and talk. I don't care what you're talking about. I only was listening when you was talking about my kids or trying to put yourself above what you above what you don't know about and what you don't respect. Because like I tell people, even if you don't like Maddie Boo Boo, even if you don't care for Maddie Boo Boo, just like a lot of people don't care for anybody else out here, man. You can't dismiss the fact it wouldn't be a chosen one's community without Maddie Boo Boo and the women's of 4th Street out of the Campbell building and the women's from Michigan Avenue. Wouldn't be no community, dog. Nobody would have never struck up no conversation. And right now, this community is totally off the direction that it's supposed to stand for, and giving other people the awareness about what went on and what continues to go on through drug addiction and this street life, dog, and this street life, and just basically being hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing you overdo that's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pan out to be something that you need in your life, dog. It's gonna be the wrong thing that you need in your life. So you need these examples. You need this conversation. You need somebody giving you some direction, or at least telling their testimony for someone else to catch on, to know that they're going down the wrong road, or they don't want to go down that road. Period, dog. This is what we're here for, and this is what people forget. But we're going to stay on the right track over here on CWG, and we're going to get back out in these streets. We're going to keep on making good content. We're going to make people laugh. We're going to make people smile. We're going to make people think. We're going to make people think. And that's what we truly need to focus on, dog. We need to focus on that. And not all this extra drama, all this weak ass that nobody can really even do to even make it sound like, to make it even sound like it's believable. I mean, it's just really weak and pathetic, dog. That everybody think that long as you got this small little set of a bunch of Karens talking smack, but never bagging up nothing they say. Everything is done over YouTube. Everything is done in the dark. Everything in the dark, man. Everything that's done in the dark will come to the light. Just know that, dog. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. They went after Marguerite. They went after Marguerite, dog, for her past. You know what I'm saying? For her past. Like if you don't realize somebody that's in the streets gonna have a past where they failed not just themselves, but a lot of their family members. You know what I'm saying? My kid, you ask half of my kids, they gonna say, hey, that's my daddy, I love him. And the other half gonna say, he a sorry mother effer, and he ain't never did a damn thing for me, man. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. What you gonna cry about, man? People don't understand that nobody was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. At least not the rest of us, dog. You know, at least not the rest of us. We all had to make our mistakes and correct ourselves and thrive to be better or just keep our heads above water, man. So for somebody to, have a different opinion of you than what you have of yourself, you shouldn't take it personal, dog. It's just the way life goes. It's just the way life goes. It's like a child. It's like a child. A child mind is not developed until they become an adult, right? Until they go through situations that an adult goes through, and then they got to correct themselves so they can understand that what their parents went through, what their ancestors went through, was no joke, and it's no different for them, other than the fact that somebody done had their back a little more than someone else had their ancestors or their parents back, and they don't respect that. They don't respect that because they think that they supposed to have more, but they don't understand that what you put out here, dog, what you put out here is what you're going to have to deal with within your lifetime. So if you put out ignorance, you put out foolishness, that's what you're going to have to deal with, man. You want to respect your parents, you want to respect your elders, and you want to respect their journey and their trials and tribulations, man. You can't sit up here and dish somebody that took care of you when you can't take care, when you couldn't take care of yourself. You got to respect that. People that done open doors for you, and people don't even realize a lot of these doors, just like I didn't even understand when I was a kid, right? I mean, I used to point fingers at my mama, and my mama was raising us basically by herself. My daddy was there, but he wasn't in the home anymore, right? So my mother was basically dealing with us by herself, and she was dealing with the bad, the good, the ignorance, the foolishness, the good times, everything, man. She was allowing us to grow in front of her, to have a voice for our character, our individual personalities to grow and to form in front of her. She didn't stun us. And kids don't understand that a lot of stuff you bring to your mama and your daddy that you didn't respect and you felt as though you supposed to get so much more, man. Wait till you become a grown up. Wait till you have kids. And then you will see you finna go through the same damn thing. You finna go through the same damn thing. If you don't go through it 10 times harder. So don't make it more harder for yourself. And money is cool, but money don't raise a family, dog. Money don't raise a family. Being there, raise a family. I done seen plenty of cats that had their mother and their fathers go to work, and they turned out to be crap. They turned out to be jokes. I done seen cats that parents sent them to Harvard University, dog. Yeah, I done seen cats, parents sent them to Harvard University, and they came back after being a judge at Frank Murphy, Frank Murphy courthouse. They came back to the hood being a straight crackhead, dog. They came back to the hood being a straight crackhead. So it ain't all about money. It's about being there. So hats off to all the mamas and all the daddies that stood around through all the troubling times from the good and the bad, to deal with their kids, best and their worst. Hats off to them, man. To the mamas and the daddies, man. Real talk, dog. I love you, baby. You can't, baby, you can't say who you are on this boy, all right? I love you. I love you. I miss you too, all right? I miss you. I know you all right, though. I know you all right. But you can't say who you are on here. It's a lot of evil, nasty, jacked up people in the world. So I love you. Y'all call grandmama. Call grandmama. All right? Call grandmama. And grandmama will give you my number if you can't get in touch with me. Okay? I love you and I miss you, baby. Take care of yourself. Keep your spirits up. Huh? Keep your faith intact. And keep on praying, baby. Keep on praying. I'm proud of you too. I'm very proud of you. All right? But I want you to be safe. I want you to be safe before anything else. I want you to be safe. And do not mess with anybody that's going the opposite way of what you doing. All right? Don't mess with nobody that's going the opposite direction of what you doing. All right? Just keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing. You know? It's all right to say hi, but say bye at the same time. Yup. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, D-City, straight gritty, no pity. This how we get it, baby. I love you too, baby, with all my heart. I know you're okay, though. I know you and your kid and your mama. I know y'all all right. Just keep on being there for each other and keep on doing all the right things in life. I'm proud of you, baby. I'm cooking me some food right now that I actually got from the community center that helped me and the kids. You know, so it's a what they call that, a microwave dinner or something. But I ain't got no microwave, so I had to throw it in the stove. But yeah, I'm cooking me a little something, and I'm just finna get into that, y'all. Nah, hey, my baby just had me thrown off for a minute because, I wasn't expecting her to come in my life, but I love her so much, man. I told you I got kids, man. It is what it is. But one thing I know this for sure, I'll lay down my life for them, yo. I'll lay down my life for them. All right. I just want them to be happy and joyful and stay out of trouble the best they can, so they can live a good life and and pass that love and that joy on to the next one, man. So that's all I want my kids to be, man. I want them to love themselves, to love God first, love God Almighty first, Yahweh, then love themselves, and then love everybody else. You gotta have all them things in order, man. Have it in order. Wake up positive. Wake up doing the right thing for your body. Don't wake up drinking all this old Kool-Aid and pop and all that crap. Wake up drinking water. Wake up drinking a cup or two of water, or warm water. Warm water is good to move the bowels. So wake up doing things like that. Then put that crap in your body through the day, man. But make sure that you wake up doing the right things so you can have a blessed day in the best way. And we parents, ain't we? We parents. I've been here almost 60 years, y'all. I've been here almost 60 years. We parents. I don't know why people be playing with people, man. Um, Life comes with ups and downs. But you ain't gonna keep me down. That's one thing you ain't gonna do. You ain't gonna keep me down. So for anybody who ever kicked me, I feel for your ass. Because while you over here not feeling your best, I'm still feeling great about myself. I'm still feeling great about myself. And one slip up, that's your ass. They want somebody to talk about them like they somebody, dog. I just want. I'm not. I've been an athlete. I've been an athlete all my young life. All right. I've been an athlete all my young life. I've been active all my life. All right. Everything I do on my own mobility. All right. Just like when my kids and I got around today, we got around on our own mobility. We didn't have no car. We didn't have no we didn't have nobody to come get us. We did that on our own. We got on the Iron Pimp. We walked to the bus stop, got on the Iron Pimp, and handled our business, man. So I don't know nothing about giving up. I don't know nothing about laying down. I don't know nothing about not rebuilding my body and allowing my faith to be the best thing about me, man. I'm gonna allow my faith to be the best thing about me because every day, man, I need God Almighty to uplift me. I need God Almighty to give me courage. I need God Almighty to give me that third eye, and I need God Almighty to keep my body and my mind at peace. You know, so I need my Lord, man, and I ain't gonna never um, leave or do anything, even if I do wrong out here, man. Even if I gotta do wrong out here, I'm not gonna be by myself. I'm gonna take my Lord with me. I'm gonna take my God and my Savior with me. That's how I'm gonna roll. That's how I'm gonna get down, dog. We do what we gotta do, don't we, Brooke? We do what we gotta do. And we don't give up. And we learned this from our parents. We learned this from our ancestors. You know, we learned this from the people that protected us and raised us. And like I said before, a lot of times when you got a lot of doors that's open for you, you don't even realize why them doors open for you. You don't even realize why certain people respect you. It's because of what your parents or what your ancestors did before you. All right? I,
What if there was a faster, easier way to build a basket of stock seeds?
I didn't even realize how much my mother helps out other people. Because I used to always see my mother help out other people um, with her spare time and her energy and her strength and her caring and her sweetness of being there for other people and wanting to help other people to have a life and to to be joyful and not be in a rut for all not be in a rut for that day or not have a low self-esteem. I used to always see my mother always being there, always being part of the community, always being in the church, always being what's good around the neighborhood. But I never knew because we never had a lot of money, right? We never had a lot of money. But my mama don't spend her money. My mama don't spend her money ignorant. You know what I'm saying? My mama don't do anything but go to church and do whatever the church is doing um within their congregation, right? So that's all my mother ever did. That's all we did because we had our uncle. Like I told cats, man, people don't even realize. People don't realize because they don't know their history. But how our ancestors came out of slavery. They didn't come out of slavery by themselves. They came as a congregation. They came as a congregation. A congregation left Savannah, Georgia, and came here to Detroit. All right, a congregation followed my uncle, which was the pastor. All right, a congregation followed my uncle, Reverend Bazile, which was the pastor. All right, I'm proud of all that because I know my history from my parents, right? And people need to realize that a lot of times, especially our youth, and I'm not trying to say the youth don't get caught up with anything bad that their parents or their ancestors may have did. But if a lot of things that you didn't like, you had to say, you know what I'm saying? Where did that come from? Or why did that person do that? Or why was that person so nice to me? Or why was that person so kind? Or why that person think that they know me and they wanna and they offered a hand to me? That's a lot of times because your parents, your ancestors was out here doing the right things. I didn't even know, like I told you, my mama didn't even have a lot of money like that. But my mama didn't live foolish, right? She don't live foolish. So she learned how to save her money. We didn't eat out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people now, like the generations now, they eat out all the time. We didn't eat out. We always ate at home. We didn't buy candy at the corner store like a lot of other kids did because my mother always cooked cakes and pies. You know what I'm saying? She always had them in the house. So that was our sweets, cakes and pies and all things like that. Man, I never ate candy. That's why my teeth is still great. That's why I ain't never had a cavity in my life. And that's why my kids ain't gonna never have a cavity as well, because I don't allow them to eat sweets. You know what I'm saying? I don't allow them to eat no hard candy. I don't allow them to suck on those suckers just because somebody want to give it to them, dog. No, no. I tell people all day, every day, my kids eat enough sugar, all right? But I'm not gonna allow them to eat hard candy, which is gonna eat up their teeth. No, I'm not gonna let them do that. They can have donuts, they can have cake, they can have all other sweets, but they are not finna have no hard candy to be rotting in their teeth. And just no, man. That ain't how my mother raised me. And like I said, a lot of times when people did nice things for me and was opening up doors for me and was just being nice and kind to me, it was because my mama, man, she was out here being generous and helpful. She didn't just hand somebody an envelope, of some help. She actually went to their house and offered help as well. She one of them women where if you had somebody that passed, she's not just bringing her dish of food or a pan of food. She's bringing an offering of help within the envelope, man. That's how my mama got down. I ain't even know my mama helped people like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Until I realized, man, what kind of mama I got. She don't believe in hate. She don't believe in nobody holding us back. She don't want to point fingers at nobody, dog. She know it's hard out here. She know the game already. So she don't even got time, man, to be worrying about nobody else trying to motherfucker hold us back or trying to keep our mind off track. She always want us to stay positive and joyful and keep our spirits up and believe in the Lord. Turn to the Lord. Pray, pray. That's all my mother keeps saying. Pray, pray. I could call her today and tell my mama, and I still do. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm my mama's baby son. I still do call my mama and say, Mama, I can't take it. It's too much sometimes to deal with these kids by myself. And my mama tell me, what you want me to do about it? She just told me this. She said, what you want me to do about it? Them your kids. You man up. You man up. And you pray. Pray. Ain't nobody did shit to you. You pray, you pray, you pray, and you get your head together and take care of your business. That's what kind of mama I got, man. That's what kind of mama I got. You know what I'm saying? The backbone, the strength of my family. You know, she's a solid rock. She won't be budged. She won't be moved, dog. I got some beautiful mamas. And well, I called my auntie, my mother's oldest sister. I called her mama too, because she helped my mama raised us. And I have some beautiful women in our life, man, as well as some great men that showed me how to be a man and what it was and what it was and what it is to be a man and how you got to keep your strength and your faith intact. You know, I seen my brother, I seen my brother, I seen my oldest brother pass from cancer. I ain't even realize he was gonna pass because he's so strong, man. He's so strong. He the reason why I'm strong to the day, right? He the reason why I'm strong to the day. Him and my second oldest brother, man. They showed me how to be a man. They showed me how to be strong. They what made me, they what made me to who I am. I'm nothing but an example of them. I'm nothing but an example of them. And I wasn't even that smart. But I had it so easy. I had it so easy because they made my road, they made the road for me so smooth. Because all the things they did, all the things they achieved. So I growed up being spoiled. Not spoiled with money, but spoiled with the fact that I knew who I was and I knew what I was capable of doing. And my brothers and my brothers and my ancestors and my relatives made it, and my cousins, they made it so easy for me to be myself because they already laid the road out. You know what I'm saying? They already laid the map out. They already did all the dirty work. So all I had to do is enjoy. Well, all I had to do was enjoy what they already made, dog. What they already laid down. So yes, I am the baby. I am the youngest son, but I'm the baby in a way, cause I just got caught up. I just got caught up of being, I got caught up being myself, man. I got caught up being my brother's baby brother. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up being my big brother's baby brother. It was so easy, man, to be me that I went through school easy. I told people I ain't even do my homework, man. I learned how to get by. I learned how to copy off other people before the bell even rung. You know what I'm saying? Before the bell for school even rung, I was copying down all my homework at the door, at the burnout door from all the white kids that did their homework but wasn't gonna go to school. Y'all remember them days? Y'all remember the bell bottoms, the ripped jeans, the AD, what's that, ACDC shirts, the Led Zeppelin shirts. Y'all remember them cats, man? Yeah, I got my homework from them because they weren't coming to school. You know what I'm saying? But they did their homework. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't do my homework, but I was coming to school. So I got my homework from them. I didn't hang out the door of where all the black kids hung out because they weren't gonna let me cheat off their ass. I hung at the door where all the white kids was at because they didn't care about no damn homework, man. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got my I went and copied off of them, man, and got my assignments done before the bell rung. You know, you learn how to get by. Everybody got talent, man. Everybody got talent. So you learn how to get by and you learn how to trade your talent for someone else to help you, through the day or through whatever talent they got, man. That's how I learned, man. That's how I learned how to survive out here. I did the same thing in the Navy. You had cats. You had cats that was coming from the Philippines. And y'all know when people come from the third world countries like the Philippines, Singapore, Pakistan, and all these different places that America got bases on, we got our own military bases on. They come over here, man, wanting to change their whole family direction and be the strength of their family. You know what I'm saying? They come over here, man, um, um, with no thought of turning around or coming up short of making their family proud and doing things that was gonna change their life in their family life as well, dog. So they was reading, they was studying every day, they was studying together and stuff. They had like little buddy study classes where they'd be up in the bathroom together studying all day and everything. But see, I'm Frank Nitty Two T's like two titties, right? I told you, straight up athlete. And I like doing things too. I just didn't like studying. I ain't like studying. But I like let's say if we needed some snacks. Let's say if somebody wanted some snacks and there wasn't no snacks in our barracks. So you had to go on the whole opposite side of the boot camp. That's me. Or let's say somebody wanted to get away and they were just tired of being in the Navy. They were just tired of being in boot camp. I helped snuck them out. That was me. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say, man, whatever you thought was impossible, I made possible. All right? But one thing I wasn't gonna do was study. I wasn't gonna study. But if you wanted to go check out the other side and go to the club, and you still we in boot camp. We don't even supposed to be on the other side, right? But go check out the clubs or go eat at the restaurants, cause boot camp, a military base ain't nothing but like another world. We got everything that the world got up in there, man. It's just within that military base. They got clubs, they got restaurants, they got malls, they got supermarkets, they got everything that a city would have within that base. And so when people wanted to explore, do something different, man, that's when I come in place. You know what I'm saying? That's when I come about. And that's priceless. And so a lot of cats will let me cheat off of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats will let me cheat off of them because I was just cool like that. And that's how I learned how to get by in the military, man. That's how I learned how to get by in the military. I ain't never studied once up in that bitch. Yeah, they used to study hard, man. They used to study hard, buddy studies. They'd be up in that bathroom studying till their brains couldn't even think no more. I be out partying, dog. I be out partying. I be out exploring the world. And like I said, man, some people that wanted to go with me, they already knew, man, I was about that life. And so, you know, they'll hang with me, man, or they'll want me to go get something for them. And like I said, it's a price to everything. So, we did our fair exchange, right? We did our fair exchange. No robbery, man. Yeah. All America is built on foreigners. Want people to just realize that America is built on foreigners. And foreigners is actually the ones that keep this American dream going. Foreigners is the ones that actually keep this American dream going, dog. It ain't just for one particular race. It's for everybody, dog. And everybody is different. Everybody is different. It's some people ain't gonna never want to learn how to speak English. People of Mexican descent, people of Spanish that speak Spanish, they done came up here and put their flavor down so hard that Spanish and the Mexican culture is part of the American way now. That's part of the American way. You can't go nowhere and not see a Taco Bell. You can't go nowhere and not see somebody trying to sell no damn burrito or something of Mexican culture cuisine to your ass. So America is built off foreigners, man. It's all these racist, evil people that just want to keep this shit to where they think it's all about their ancestors and their people and you gotta live like them. You gotta think like them. You gotta want like them. You gotta be like them. Man, go on, stop fooling yourself. That's all I gotta say. Stop fooling yourself. You already see what's going on, and that's where the jealousy come down. That's where the jealousy come from. You already see what's going on. You want to sit up here and idolize Michael Jordan like if he the smartest man, but he's not, man. He's actually a sellout. He's actually a sellout. He sold his own people out for the fame, for the glory, for all the money, dog. All right? You know how many people, you know how many minorities kids got killed for wearing, and still to the day get killed for wearing Jordan shoes? Do you know how many minority kids get killed for wearing Jordan shoes? Back in my days, kids was getting robbed. Especially if we went to the East Side Mall. Especially if we went to the East Side Mall. I forgot what it was called, but especially if we went to the East Side Mall or something like that, or somewhere, man, Fair Lanes or wherever. We go somewhere by ourselves. They was getting robbed, dog. They was getting what's the word we used back in the days, man? Um, they was getting checked in. They was getting checked in for all their shit. That's how they used to come up on your ass, right? It used to be like they'll come up on your ass and be like, "Pony down, check that shit in, dog." Yeah, that's how we used to talk back in the days in the 80s. They'd be like, "Pony down, check that shit in, dog." And there you'll get ran for um for your jacket. What kind of jacket was that? That was them athletic jacket. They called them something sports jacket, something. It ain't coming back to me, but you'll get ran for your jackets. You'll get ran for your shoes. All right, you get ran for your gym shoes, especially if there was Jordans or any patent leather or anything different that someone ain't seen before, dog. You'll get ran for all that. You get stripped down. You'll come back home with nothing, dog. You'll come back home with nothing. So when people want to sit up here and idolize all these athletes, which is the same color as me, but they're not no brainiac. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been good to their own community, dog. You're idolizing them because they done been put in the spotlight. All right? But they haven't dealt with the issues like other people have, and not put kids in danger for their own success. And Jordan always just cared about himself. He never cared about nobody else. Why people think that Shaq wouldn't sell expensive shoes. Y'all remember Shaq came out with them cheap shoes, whatever Shaq shoes or whatever. He came out with some cheap shoes that all kids can afford because he didn't want no kids to get killed for like kids was getting killed over them Jordans, dog. All right, same thing as Chris Webber. Chris Webber, he's from Michigan. He's from Rumless, and he knew it too. So he didn't want no kids to get killed for his brand or for his name or none of that. So he never took that contract. He never took that contract. But Jordan did. All right? So come on now, man. Like I said, you want to idolize all these, and Shaq ain't the most intelligent cat. Hey, look, Donald Trump ain't even intelligent. Donald Trump talk dumber than me, dog. Donald Trump talk ignorant than me. And people over here voting for his ass because they know that's the kind of racism and ignorance they want in control of America, dog. All right? Yeah, I want everybody to lead. Just lead. Because when I start speaking the truth is real, man. The truth is real. And there's too many of y'all fake ass or wannabes want to sit up here and think somebody trying to fit in, get in. I ain't never been that type, man. I've always been better than your ass. All right? I always been better than your ass. So why I gotta fit in with you if I'm better than you, dog? That's all I gotta say. If I'm beating you at all your sports, at all your events, why do I gotta fit in with you? Make sense. Make sense of that, dog. Make sense of that. That's your racism. That's your hatred. You'll never be me. I can go against the grind and still motherfucker and still shine and still motherfucking battle with anybody without motherfucking, without sitting up here um, um, selling my soul or selling my people out just to come up a little bit, dog. I'll never be like that. I'll never be a Jordan. I'll never be a sellout just to have more than somebody else, dog. I think I got enough of this conversation. Hey, Brooke, thank you for holding me down, coming around, doing what you do. You so beautiful. You so beautiful, Brooke. Real talk. Thank you, baby, for coming down, doing what you do, and hanging with your brother Frank Nitty, two titties like two titties. Deep up in the D city, we keep it straight, gritty, no pity. And I always been an entertainer, even though I didn't even know I was an entertainer, but I like to entertain, dog. I like to entertain. I like being silly. I like having fun. And I think I'm smooth at what I do. I think I'm smooth at what I do. I think what I do, especially when I was on the court, or playing any sport, I think I'm poetic. I think I'm poetic, dog. I think I'm poetry in motion. Just like when my kids was young, I had them to set up um, um, I had them to think of of um of a performance. I had them think of a performance that they want to do, and then they can come in front of me and entertain me, dog. You know what I'm saying? They want, like, if they wanted to sing or they wanted to act or they wanted to do whatever, dog. Do a magic trick. I have my kids to perform in front of me and their mama so they can entertain us as well as build their character, and their self-esteem. Hey, man, y'all keep on rocking with me, keep on fading with me, keep on chilling and fading and coming on parlaying and coming through the cut. You already know what's up. Coming on this journey with your brother Frank Nitty. Two titties like two titties. Deep, deep up in the D city as we keep it straight, gritty, no pity. You already know how we get it. Woody whoop woo. Yeah. Daddy, 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 daddy. I can't wait either, Brooke. Stay smooth. Do you. Stay beautiful, baby. Yup, yup. Far too kind. Y'all more than welcome. Yup, yup. This how we get it over here, man. Daddy, 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 daddy. Throw the rope. I said, throw the rope. Tie the knot. I wouldn't give a F if it's a pair of socks. Find some sheets. Go up in your linen closet. Grab something off your own ASS. But hold on. I said, hold on. Hold on for your brother, Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Hold on for me like I'm holding on for you. CWG. And don't forget about D-City TV. You far too kind, you're more than welcome. And who at the door, man? Papa coming home. Who that? I said, Papa coming home. Favorite position. Don't ask no questions. From the back door. And you already know it's Nitty, baby. Have a blessed day in the best way, man. Do you. Stay beautiful. We out, though. Deuces. The Lord is good. Thy God and our Savior, man. Thank you for everything. We out, though. Dropping the mic, baby. I'm out of here, yo.